Dude, I swear,
proving that we fly out
you
you just want to break.
See, I wasn't lying, so you'll heal me, right?
Come on, Sans, are you really that surprised to hear us? Haven't you ever heard Alphys' theories?
Look,
there are other
listen,
users
I
that
just
someone out there is
blind, man.
Give him a break. Here, that's us. Hi.
That's right, Sans. We've been here all along.
Well,
We've
Sans,
demanded
none of us
an explanation of what happened to our staff.
Probably know that a lot of us are looking into a
big
big
roll
smiley.
smiley
Not saying
trash
I'm gonna
bag.
do that. I'm just saying someone
What do
is.
you
What do you think the others think if they saw you like this? Gee, Sans, don't you feel bad now? I wonder what FRISK will think after we tell them everything.
Sans? Are you...
Don't deny your guilt, your crime, hypocrite, such a waste to think that FRISK trusts you, not with all their heart. I think I
You seem to be painting yourself as a good guy,
Sans, but tell me, what
Apart
kind
from
of good
good
disappointed
so
in you,
very
Sans? Congratulations, Captain Justice. Beat up a kid just because you don't want to see him in the dark again so bad. And you refuse to acknowledge they stepped into the light.
What?
Sans?
You're protecting him? After everything he's done? After all of the lives he's ruined? Don't you understand? Monsters are missing, and they ain't coming back. No one remembers any of them but me and this. He's destroyed families, and they ain't even sure what's missing. So why the hell are you protecting him? Don't you care? He's the reason they're gone.
Who cares if those monsters are dead? He could just reset them and go back to the way they were.
Shut up. And listen. No one remembers them. They ain't coming back. You wanna know why I'm so sure? It's been 593 sextillion, 165 quintillion, 755 quadrillion, 927 trillion, 518 billion, 618 million, 617,003 resets since they disappeared. Get the picture? They're gone. Completely erased from our timeline. So, why? Why are you defending this murderer? Figures. So, that's it then. You're just gonna keep protecting him? After everything?
To answer your question simply, we believe there is hope for Flowey, that he can learn to be good again. We believe he can regain his compassion. His dreams seem kind of promising, like his subconscious is dealing with things that he can't properly feel when he's awake. Everyone deserves a second chance, a real second chance. He's really trying, Sans. You should have seen his face when he saw the stars.
I've given him second chances. Kept hoping he'd finally stop. But, he never did. They just got worse and worse. I thought for sure he'd never quit. Every few weeks, there was a reset. Sometimes, even only just a few hours before the next. So I thought I would have just given up. But
I think I'm starting to get the picture here. So all those resets ago, Flowey did something that caused Gaster and his coworkers to be erased. Am I understanding this correctly?
Yep.
From what we know from our intel, Flowey came into being a long time after the core accident. After 6 humans fell out with their souls claimed, Alphys used Gaster's blueprints to construct the determination extract filter.
I hate to break it to you, but your intel is wrong. That was the universe's rewrite once they were erased.
How could he completely erase them? Did he drop them into the core?
Dropping them there would be mercy in comparison.
We've only been watching since FRISK gained control of the timeline. We've seen signs of monsters erased from time, echoes, and broken places. According to the rumor, Gaster fell and the core was erased. Did you remember them? Can you elaborate?
Gaster didn't fall. Flowey blew up the core.
Are you certain Flowey's the one responsible?
I was there. I saw him do it.
How come you remember them?
Why don't you ask the talking compost?
You're right about that, Sans. What Flowey's done is unacceptable and he deserves to be punished. But if you can cope with what FRISK did to you and the others, Flowey shouldn't be that far of a stretch. After all, they already punished Flowey.
The hell are you talking about? The only punishment I've seen come out of the kid is a few timeouts.
Honestly, Sans is right. Flowey's irredeemable. 539 sextillion, 165 quintillion, 755 quadrillion, 927 trillion, 518 billion, 618 million, 617,003 resets? How long were you stuck down there, Sans? Are you even still sane after all that time? If even resets can't bring them back, he's not capable of erasure of that perfect. I know only one creature that is, and I doubt you remember them. If no one remembers them, why care about them? There's no point. Now, Sans, I assume you've exhausted every possible method you could to think about getting them back, right? I bet you even had Alphys help you in several timelines. I don't want to be a downer, but if that's the case, then I'm afraid that's it. It's over. You tried your best, and in the end, you didn't fail. You were just incapable of achieving the impossible. Welcome to life. I'm sorry.
You got some valid points there, but I'm done listening. So, Weed, I've decided. I'll let you ask a few questions before I decide what to do with you.
What? How many questions do I get?
5. You got 4 left.
Sans, that was not fair, and you darn well know it.
The point just flew right past you, huh?
Let Flowey have his 5. His proper 5.
Told you. I was done listening.
Sans, I have to ask you, did you ever actually intend to let Flowey go again, or is this always going to be your point to end it all?
I'm stopping you right there. Moltres is supposed to be the one asking, not you. Besides, questions about what I'm deciding to do with him are banned.
Sans, maybe you could talk to them a bit. I mean, it's a bit difficult thinking of questions to ask. It's just hard to narrow them down. Even you can understand that.
So, that's how you want to play it, huh? Maybe I should just...
Sans, I know you said you were done listening, but if you have a bit more patience, I at least wanted to make sure we're all on the same page here. I want us to not be constantly getting in each other's way, more than happens already anyway. So please, heal Flowey, put him back in the pot where he belongs. And if you want to, come back here, and I'll try to be around to chat. If you need some time to decide you don't want to deal with us, I understand.
I said, his judgment isn't up for discussion.
Well, it appears our information was outdated. Sans, we didn't know that he's done permanently, and all we knew about the test reset. We thought that the damage had all been undone.
If that were the case, we'd be looking at a different story.
Was Gaster a relative?
Now you care?
Hey, other Sans here. What was your Gaster like? He's different in many universes. What is he to you? I assume from the way you're acting he was a good Gaster, but he's your dad? Colleague? Brother?
Well, if you aren't gonna drop it, G's my big bro. Or, I guess he was, given the time anomalies. So, 3 questions left.
What? 3? I thought I had 4!
You let them have one of your questions.
But I...
2 left. You better start using them wisely.
No guilt, Flowey, no games. You're entirely at Sans' mercy right now. You can't outsmart him or scare him. He won't be tricked. Don't bother stalling either. It's pretty clear that he won't wait forever. Just an honest question. If you can't think of anything to ask Sans, then let us ask a question or two.
No, I only have 2 left!
You know what? Stop with the crocodile tears, Flower Boy. You only have yourself to blame for everything that happened to you. Even back then, you weren't even more mature than now. You gave up on everything and everyone that could have helped you, and Sans is just your life's way of remembering that you did things that no living being ever should.
Please,
You know what you are, Flowey? A spineless coward. Sans wants you to ask the questions, and you owe him far more than that. A fair amount that's probably not even quantifiable. The word spineless idiot don't ever do you justice, do they, little weed? You seem to just love throwing away every chance you've given. What does Frisk even see in you? Because looking back to what you had resembled a normal life. You were enough of a selfish coward to poison your best friend and betray them when they needed you the most.
But I never...
Flowey, I recommend you shut up for a brief moment and think long and hard about what you're going to say next. You have 2 left, and you better use those 2 wisely. Try asking about why he remembers resets, maybe, unless you already know. Can you really blame Sans for all of this? Flowey killed the people he loved over and over and over again and never got punished for it. Instead, he could still just live on the surface Frisk in the nice flower pot and eat gummy worms all day, and no one knows about his past decrilities except Sans. Don't tell me you wouldn't just be as furious in Sans' position. Sans, why don't you just kill him already? He clearly deserves it, right? After all, look at this little brat. 600 sextillion resets? Flowey put everyone in a time loop that allows to stand the lifetime of the universe, and for what? It's ironic, really. Maybe you wouldn't have lived up to humanity's definition of a monster if you had let time run its course and eventually did. You only have yourself to blame for how long it took to get here and what permanently damaged along the way. Like it or not, you owe both Sans and all the monsters forever scattered across space-time. Have mercy. Heal the flower. He doesn't deserve mercy like that. Kill him.
Kill him! Please, don't kill me. I'm sorry.
Just like he killed Gaster.
What did I just say? His judgment ain't up for discussion.
Thank you.
don't think this changes anything, alright? Now, stop with the monster face. We both know it ain't gonna work on me.
Okay. Is this... Wait! Don't answer that! That's not my question!
Try to hurry that along, bud.
Way to go, Askers. You got Sans to destroy our only means of talking to him.
I'm not gonna wait around all night.
Okay, everyone, shut up! We are not helping him think. Sans and I hear Flowey can continue to try to help. Flowey, please take a deep breath, swallow your tears and try to get over your fear and think about what to ask Sans. I know you're scared more than anything right now, and yes, even if you don't want to admit it, you're still a child deep down, but now you must be more. Please, not just for you, but for those who now care about you as well.
Sans, how do you remember the timelines?
You didn't figure out, huh? When you blew up the core, you created a vortex. It sucked up anything in sight that was close to its focal point. Which just happened to be us. Funny, right? We were trying any way we could to keep our grip. Keep everyone else out of harm's way too, but it wasn't going to be enough. I was barely able to keep us on the platform. My magic wasn't strong enough to keep us planted. So, eventually, I lost my grip. We got sucked in the vortex. I could see that it was already tearing G apart. But I wasn't gonna let go, even as I felt myself being torn apart. But then you showed up at the last minute, trying to play the hero. I could feel myself being put back together as you pulled us out. I thought G was experiencing the same deal. But when I looked up, G was gone, and I was out. You came over, trying to comfort me, but you quickly figured out it wasn't gonna work. You started claiming you were gonna go look for other survivors, and just left like that. We both know that was a lie, too. Still ain't too sure what that vortex did exactly, but I know it's what caused this. Wanna know how I know about the resets? After 1 week of G's disappearance, you showed up with that big grin and said,
"Don't worry, when I reset, it'll be like he was never gone."
Guess erasing G from our universe was one way to make sure to keep that promise. One left, Plant.
I think this is the last question that you are the only one who can ask. Think wisely. This is your last chance to learn more about Sans.
What are you, Sans, is there any way I can try to redeem myself? I know I've never given you reasons to think that I do, but please, I swear I'm really trying.
So, that's it, huh? That's what you picked?
What was it?
Nuh-uh. That was your last question. Or do you really not want me to answer it?
No, I do,
Then shut it. Let me answer your question with a question for you instead. Some of you heard it before. Do you think even the worst person can change? That everyone can be a good person if they just try?
I don't know. I know that no matter what I do, I'll never be good enough to pass your judgment. We both know this. But I swear I'm really trying this time. I know I keep slipping up and I don't really deserve another chance, but I'll try to be good. If I mess up again, go ahead and punish me for it. I don't care. Just whatever it takes for you to give me another chance. I'll listen. I'll be good. I'll do anything. I swear. I'll try to. Please believe me.
You're that desperate, huh?
Please,
You really want this that badly? If this is the road you want to go, Weed, guess I could throw you a bone. And going by those conditions, I'd say that's a great deal.
What?
Well, for me. For you, it's more like the actual worst. Not even a simple explanation of what you being not good means.
I'm so scared right now. Man, I wish there was another way to talk to Sans. Relying on those dang blue echo flowers is awfully annoying.
Then again, you've never been that great at planning ahead.
sorry, Flowey.
Never thought you'd make that much of a mistake, but stay here. I'll be back in a bit. Just gotta grab some things first.
Oh, Flowey, I'm so sorry it's come to this. I don't think I can do much to help you, especially now. But I'm here for you, okay? I'll try, and you don't have to be alone for this. I know I'm not FRISK, but maybe this will help you make you feel a little better anyways. Gently kisses a non-red petal. Gives Flowey a petal kiss. I know you don't feel like it, but it will be okay, Flowey. You will get through this. Just comply with whatever Sans wants and you'll be fine, alright? We're here for you no matter what.
You promise?
I promise. You'll survive this, do you hear me? Don't give up. We love you.
Okay. I'll be okay. I'll be alright.
Be brave, okay, sweetie? Be brave as long as you can be, because I think you're going to need every ounce of courage for whatever's coming. Take that happiness you've got right now and hold on to it as tight as you can.
I'll be just fine.